Talking about.
Yeah, 1 2 1 2. All right. I think we're good to go now.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
Sleeping on me, I'm back, nigga. Let's go. Let's go, yeah.
Cloudy.
It's loud.
All right, man.
We good.
New week, new episode. You're now listening to the Tony Central Podcast.
Yeah.
It be your host, Famine. And Mello.
Cloudy.
And we got our special guest in the building today. He goes by the name of Josh.
Yo, what's
Yeah.
good? What's good?
Yeah.
What's shaking? How we doing?
Man, good looking for being part of this episode.
Nah, I appreciate you having me out, bro.
Word.
Before we start, I want to let everybody know, you can catch us on iTunes,
Yeah.
TuneIn, SoundCloud,
Yeah.
Audible and Podbay, Google Music Play.
Yeah, we everywhere.
For some reason, I feel like I never want to mention Google, yo. I'm such an Apple person that I'm like, but you gotta mention it.
Yo, but what episode is this right here?
This season 2, episode 42.
Woo!
That means we're 10 episodes away for our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, the finale.
The grand finale.
The birthday.
Word. Before, I was on my way over here, man. Facebook looked kind of sad, like somebody died, my nigga.
Wow.
Facebook is always
With the Giants, bro.
Yeah, yo.
Damn, son.
It's crazy. You a Giants fan?
Me, I don't really watch television, so like,
No?
I just went to a Knicks game because my homie, he took me to a Knicks game.
Oh, that's dope.
And I don't really keep up with sports like that.
So does that make you a Knicks fan right now?
I mean, we from New York, so I'm here for all New York teams.
Yeah, word.
I'm here for all New York
That's
teams.
dope. That's
For
dope.
me, that I don't follow football to playoff time, what is the reason they set Eli down?
Because he wasn't playing like Eli, I guess.
What the fuck was it? Yeah, I seen something about that. I
It was sad.
Yeah. No, and it's a streak.
He was emotional during his interview or whatever. Like,
it was sad. Like,
yeah,
I
because
seen
it's the end of the streak. He played 211 or 16 consecutive, consecutive starts.
and they sat him down.
And they gonna bench him this week
Damn.
for Geno Smith.
Now, is that do good?
I mean, damn. I mean, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. So, fuck it, the season's almost over.
Yeah. But I just wanted to say that because it looked like somebody died. And shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, on my IG though, it looked like somebody died this weekend.
Word.
Cam, I don't know, man.
Or I ain't even really peep that whole thing. I just know that Mace had like 2 balls, and then I know Cam. I'm here for all the hip hop beef, but I just think it's just to like make more controversy behind Dipset.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it's about. Like, you feel me? Because when you cause more traffic, because you could be relevant today, tomorrow it's just a whole new thing taking somebody's attention span. I feel like they did that shit just for relevance, like.
And that brings Mace back out.
Well, I was talking to one of my peoples and shit because he hit me up, my barber actually, and he was like, what you thought about it? You know what I'm saying? I don't think you could think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but the only thing I did say that if Mace don't come out with a project, I felt like he did it for nothing.
Yeah.
Like, he has to do something at least to, you know what I mean? Like, because like, why you didn't do that before? Like, you waited all this
You think he can make a comeback though?
I think so. I mean, if he stays as
Like
Murder Mace, I think he should just dedicate himself as what he's doing because New York will appreciate him more for that.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Everybody was like,
I feel like Cam kind of like really turned the whole Harlem on him though. Like,
yeah, a lot of Harlem people
like
say
it's very divided. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very divided when it came to that. But I feel like they just did that whole shit for it. I think it's all love at the end of the day, honestly.
Word.
It's all politics and shit. You feel me?
But a lot of people from Harlem, they were saying that Cam took it. I guess because they against Mace.
Yeah, I heard the whole thing. I didn't hear the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, one thing. Cause I'm an engineer. One thing straight out the door, the engineering songs sound bad.
Yeah, somebody said that. They say he recorded it on his iPhone and stuff. Shit.
But I also think about it too. A lot of people might not catch it at the moment, but Cam released the record on YouTube, not on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
When you release music on YouTube, if you don't put it the right way, your quality's gonna go down.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't do that.
And another thing too, like Joe Budden on the podcast on the Everyday Struggle, he brought up a point. Cam's on tour right now.
Yeah. He
So
did the
like
Drake to Meek. He did the same thing.
Yeah, it was like a good strategy move and shit on Meek's part to get at him and shit. But yeah.
Definitely.
But
besides that, y'all had a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
You ate a lot?
Nah, you know, I do my thing.
My Thanksgiving was cool. I just really spent it with family. Like,
where?
I just spent it with family, you know what I'm saying? I ain't eat too much. We did have a little bottle of Henny, you know what I'm saying? The energy was real good, so that's what counts.
You Spanish?
Me, I'm Italian and Puerto Rican.
Dope.
Yeah, I ate like crazy.
Nah, I'm real picky when it comes to food. I just kept it rice. My brother made some lasagna. Mom's threw down with the chicken. I'm not really a fan of turkey neither. Like,
nah, turkey. What about at least your Puerto Rican side? Y'all drank coquito?
Oh, we had we had the beans though.
Oh, okay.
We had beans though.
Your beans official.
And, you know
what I'm saying?
And you said earlier that you from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Where in the Bronx you from?
I'm from Gun Hill Road, East Gun Hill Road.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like a place that you go and you'll get shot.
I mean, it's very stereotypical. I mean, it is a good and bad neighborhood at the same time. It's just you know what I'm saying? It's just about what you take from it. And
Were
how
you
move
born
with
and
it.
raised there?
Yes.
Or you moved to the?
No. I was born and raised there. Lived in the same house for mostly all my life. I only moved I was on Tremont for maybe a year when I was younger, but that was really nothing because we went back to the same house. But yeah, I was there on Gun Hill my whole life.
That's dope.
Is that close by where you were born?
Yeah. It's the same.
Oh, 5 line though, because there's a 2 line and there's a 5 line if you familiar.
Yeah.
The 5 line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It definitely sounds like you get shot.
I mean, shit, it's the Bronx. Bronx is.
You feel me? Like,
it's chill.
Is that close to? I got family in Fordham. Is that close by there or not?
it's about 12 minutes away.
Yeah.
Go to the car. The bus take you about a good half hour to an hour.
Especially with New Year traffic.
Oh yeah.
An hour. That's what's dope.
Now, with you coming up, what made you get into music?
Well, it started when I was in high school, because a lot of cats, you know, we would do, well, not we, but I would see my friends, they would do like rap battles, you know what I'm saying, and they really have really good potential. Like the wordplay was there, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
like hip hop, like real hip hop shit. And you know what I'm saying, what made me get into it is just you know what I'm saying, I seen them do their thing, but they never really took it to the next level. And you know what I'm saying, I would give Joe Budden a big up, because Joe Budden is really kind of the reason that I really started, because he's really witty, you know what I'm saying, and has such a way with words. And like, I always had a way with words. Like I would write like little Facebook statuses and shit.
Yeah.
Like that would maybe be a bar, or it would be poetry. Like I didn't get right into the rap thing. Like I started off with writing stuff on Facebook, like little notes, not even notes, like little passages and shit. Can I curse?
Yeah.
All right, cool. But yeah, like little passages and stuff. Basically like, like how people think, you know what I'm saying? I was just reading the shit, like, you know how Facebook memories and shit?
Yeah.
Like it just popped up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like in 2011, like I was on the wave just writing like, like why do people think the same? Like you need all this clothes and shit to look cool, and you know, that type of shit, introspective shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it started there, and then like I kind of wanted to break into like vlogs, but then like it's kind of hard because you don't really know left or right when you're just starting, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really hop right into it, but like I kind of skipped the vlogs, and I kind of just like was like, fuck it, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. And you know, don't get me wrong, like I was whack as shit when I first started. Like I feel like, you know, some people there's a natural, but like it's just you got to put your 10,000 hours in, you know what I'm saying? Like so that's how that came about for me. Like it stemmed from high school though.
Yeah, okay. Now, do you remember, because you say Joe Budden's was the first person, can you remember what was it about Joe Budden's, besides, you know, the wittiness, you know, that made you take the lane that you took with your music? He didn't, like, you know how people put him in this bracket because he had Pump It Up?
Yeah.
And he had one song.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like for every song that they say he has one song, he has 15 that will fucking blow your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Word.
and he didn't give a fuck. Like, he don't care for no fame. He don't care for if you fuck with him. He walk in the room, you know who he is. Like, it don't matter, because it's just like he just goes and does him. So it was just, it was real motivational for me to see like such a presence. And I met him like not too long, like when like maybe a year before I started rapping. So like to meet him, you know what I'm saying, chop it up for maybe 5 minutes at like a meet and greet or whatever. I was always big in like the hip hop shit. Like before I was rapping, I was at every concert.
Oh, okay.
Like hands up, you know what I'm saying, phone away, whatever the fuck the case is, BlackBerry out recording, all that shit.
Word.
Like
That's crazy.
I was at every show, so it's like when I met him.
You was a fan before.
Facts.
Okay.
But I wasn't like on some trendy fan shit. Like I was on some real hip hop shit. Like me and my homie Jupe, like we would go to Wale concerts, like when Ambition was cracking, like all that shit. Like I'm talking like real hip hop that's for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like all that like when, you know, don't get me wrong, like Ross and shit was coming out where every day I'm hustling and shit like that, but that didn't really move me. It was like more the shit that, you know what I'm saying, like you don't have to do the norm. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to submit. And it's just like a lot of people, like they stop there.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying? They stop at that little line before they gotta make that bridge. They gotta cross that bridge. They just stop. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't mind me asking,
what's up?
How old are you?
I'm 23.
You're 23.
Yeah.
All right. He's early on that second floor. Second, it is.
What you mean by second floor?
Second floor.
You're in your 20s.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes more sense now.
Yeah. So yeah. So it's early on that second floor. So you're getting to see
the game for what it is.
Exactly. But and you start. I would assume at what age more or less you would say you started?
I would say 17, 18.
17, 18.
5 years.
And you started out the gate. You went straight into the studio, or?
Yeah. I did like 2 experiences I wanted to record. So we went to, you know, somebody's basement, you know, the whole, I got a studio, come through. And the experience kind of took it away from me, you know what I'm saying? Because the tracks, like, I didn't know anything about anything. Like, I know the engineer plays a fucking maybe 85% of the role in your career. So, like, I didn't have an engineer, and, like, I wasn't satisfied with the sound. So, like, the first 2 years, I just kind of just went to those little studios and was still finding my sound. But then I got into an official studio, the Matrix Studios. They right by Gun Hill. Shout out to them. That's all. That's the only place I record at. And after that, I just started messing with the engineer. My homeboy Draft, he fucking amazing engineer. He went to Full Sail, not Full Sail. It was ASAE, yeah, it's in the city. But he graduated from there. Like, he got the whole thing, and he knows the shit like the back of his hand. So, like, when I'm in the sessions, like, I'm learning from him too. Like, so, like, that kind of like made it better for me. So, like, we started out in them little studios, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't get right into it. It took me like at least a year to get into an official studio.
Okay.
I was starting off doing covers and shit, like remixes, like, you know, songs that I would know, like, for classic shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Fab, like, fucking, what was that song? Damn, I forgot the name, but just classic shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the Mobb Deep, the Hell on Earth shit.
And
you know,
when you
like,
say you was remaking them, what you like? You was?
I was just spitting bars on them.
Oh, okay.
Like just getting my fumes off.
So freestyles.
Yeah, freestyle shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that was so. You get in the studio, right? Officially. How long did it take you until you started getting into the process of started recording your project and all that?
Excuse me. Well, I took about a year to get my sound right, and you know, there's a lot of kinks in the game that, you know, nobody's gonna tell you, that you had to learn for yourself, from bullshit ass shows, taking your bread and you not performing for nobody, to people just conning you for your money for PR work, everything you could imagine. So I had to go through that. But then I put out, like, I didn't like just stop. I didn't just do covers. Like, I put out my first tape when my brother first got incarcerated, and it's called Dedicated to Tim, This Is Me.
Okay.
And he was in jail. He was doing a 5-year bid. So yeah, that was just like, I was just like, I bet. So I'm gonna just do this now, and then I'm not gonna rush my next project, because some of those had some originals, but I didn't buy none of the beats. It was just on that piff and shit like that.
Okay, yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like that type of wave.
Yeah.
So it had 18 tracks though. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a good body of work. Like some of them was originals, most of them was remixes, but it was like on some, you know, the game Dreams. Remember that song, Dreams?
Yeah.
Like that type of shit. Like those beats. I was on fucking Mobb Deep, Hell on Earth. I had some originals, fucking really good originals. I wish I could have bought I still release some shit to this day. That's how good the songs are. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's all like, I just put out one project, 18 songs. Then I kind of like was trying to project that into the world. Like, all right, this is what I got. Let's see what it's hitting for. And then I just went along. And then I just recently dropped something last year, this time. And it was Motion Sickness. That was my follow-up project. I was dropping singles and shit, but it was more like feeling myself out, who I was. I shot a couple videos off the tape. You know what I'm saying? See what was worth it. But like, I just recently put out a project last year, this time.
Okay, so I keep hearing you saying, you know, you was finding your sound and what would you say your sound is, if you can describe it right now?
Josh. Like I wouldn't really put like a bracket on it or anything, because like
that's dope.
I could really you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna say I'm a jack of all trades, but like I take what I learned from different artists and I just apply it to what I say. Like I learned that, like, you know what I'm saying, like I gotta say certain things generally, rather than saying it like I'm going to the store. There's 6 different ways you could say that statement. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I wouldn't say I'm a certain, like I don't really have a certain sound, because I'm still going along with it. It's just more of an enhanced sound. Okay. So I wouldn't say I have a bracket or artist I would like kind of sound like. I just feel like I'm just doing me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have an established sound, but what I'm working with is like, we're working with something. You know what I'm saying?
Like, shit, I could tell you is very hip hop.
Thank you.
Like surprisingly, like you say you 23.
Yeah.
Right now, 23-year-olds.
It's not looking good for us.
And I mean,
it's not looking good.
I mean, yo, there's 23-year-olds. They doing what they do, but they're not doing what you're doing. Yeah. You feel what I mean? And
auto tune.
And I salute you for that, because to be coming up to be doing that.
Yeah, it's a hard lane. Like I just, like as I said, like, you know what I'm saying, it's a hard lane to stick to, because, you know, it's not what's appealing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how people say you're one song away from changing your life. Like, you say a certain thing in a certain cadence or whatever, like it's gonna hit other people differently. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they be writing on some, like as you said, the 23-year-olds. Like I see a lot of cats my age doing music, and you know, some of the shit moves me, but a lot of the stuff I don't really comment on it. I just take what they do and I learn what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Like if they mention in a trap, why the fuck I'm gonna mention about a trap? Exactly. Well, if they mention cash and showing money in their videos, well, I'm gonna show money in my videos, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's a lot of fraudulent shit going on in the game, and it's just like, I know how authentic I keep it, so I know I'm not gonna switch up on myself. Like at first I was doing this shit for other people, but then as I gradually went along, it was like, it's more for me. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you feel like you ever have to cater to that wave?
What wave?
Or you know, adapt your sound to what's going on, or what the 23-year-olds are doing right now.
I don't think I have a big thing with not submitting. Like I don't have to dumb my content down for people to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, as I said, it's all about how you say things. Like a lot of people in my hood, like they didn't like the stuff I was doing a minute ago, but now that it's catching traction and then people are actually fucking with it, and it's like people seeing the words for what the value are, like they're fucking with it. So it's just like, I know I don't have to dumb it down. Like the most I would probably go is just like, you see how Jada went on top 5 that are, like, you ever heard that album?
Yeah,
you definitely see how like the song Cutlass?
Yeah,
I ride in the Cutlass.
Yeah,
that's probably the furthest thing I would go to submitting, because that shit goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, it's still, the content is still there, and the chorus is like, like I fuck with it though, because it's sonically right. Like I don't think I would have to like submit though. I don't think I have to dumb it down any notches. I don't think I have to play myself like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I got to do all that. Because I'm very selective with my beats, and the beats kind of carry me halfway. You know what I'm saying? I kind of meet it right in the middle, and then I just do what I do.
That's dope. Now, if you could think about like every you know, the artists that you listen to coming up, or let's say producers. Who's your top 3 producers
that I work with, or just in general?
No, just in general. Like if you could put it.
I'm going with Flying Lotus. I'm going with. I went with Flying Lotus. Yeah, that's really hard. That's a hard question. Flying Lotus. Kanye.
What Kanye? Which Kanye?
Back in the day, Kanye. Like when he was trying to get records next to Jay-Z kind of shit. Thank you. Yeah.
That Kanye don't get enough love, man.
Nah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's the book bag Kanye.
Yeah, I love
Nah, they don't know about that, man. Yeah. 23 year olds, there's no hope. There's no hope. But my third one, shit. Damn. It's probably gonna go with Cole. I'm probably go with Cole. Cause he's like the thing is, I would say Pharrell.
Oh, Pharrell.
But
Pharrell.
I like sonically to me, like I would pick those 3. Pharrell's fucking great though. I'm not discrediting Pharrell. Pharrell's fucking awesome. Yeah. It's fucking awesome. But that was a good one. I almost forgot, but those would be my 3. I would go.
Which one is the first one you mentioned?
That was Flying Lotus.
What records he produced?
Shit, Shaq Face. Have you ever heard well, I don't know if it's not a big record, but it's Never Catch Me with Kendrick Lamar. And he does a lot of beat tapes. He does just straight beat tapes. You should check him out. But off rip, like I would say to check out his last shit, and that's the shit that Kendrick Lamar was on.
What would you say is like his biggest?
You're Dead. That's what it's called. Check out that shit.
What's like his biggest records he produced? I'm just trying to know.
Yeah, you trying to put a thing on it. I'm not too sure what like who he. I know he has a lot of notable stuff for himself. He don't like he's very selective with artists. Like you see, I mentioned Kendrick, because that's like such a big collab. Okay. Like he's produced for other people. I can't really name them at the time, but like I'm going off his catalog of just himself.
He's from the East Coast.
Where is he from? I think he's from the West Coast, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure. He probably from the West Coast though.
That's dope. Now, you mentioned. No hope for the 23-year-olds. Now,
no, you mentioned that. You know what?
Now, that leads me to the question I usually ask a lot of guests, especially the hip-hop guys. You know what I mean? Do you feel that there's a disconnect with the OGs, you know, the guys from the golden era and all that? And, do you feel there's a disconnect with them and the new guys, the young guys?
So, like what age bracket we talking? We talking about OGs or what we talking about?
The guys, 40, 30-year-olds that.
I mean, yeah, there's a big disconnect. Jay-Z said it too. Like he was just like, yeah, old guys, stop acting brand new. Like Tupac ain't have a nose ring too. I feel like that kind of sums it up. Like, it's all about, like, how they look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
perspective.
It's all, like, they're going to say a lot of cats was feminine these days, like Uzi Verts and shit like that. But then back in the day, everyone was wearing tight leather vests and nobody said nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's a big play. It's a big, like, no one really sees it from that kind of point of view. I just feel like it's just about who bridges the gap. Like, if you like the music, you like the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that line that Jay-Z said just summed it all up. You know, I really can't even say it like better than he did. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like Tupac deadass had a nose ring, and now cats is out here like piercing their whole face with the tats, colorful hair, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like it's nothing new under the sun. It's just, you know what I'm saying, they getting hot. You know what I'm saying? That's either what the industry is playing it on us or it's just what's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, the shit bump, whatever all these cats is doing. You know what I'm saying? I salute them because they wouldn't be there if they wasn't doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There's just a lot of people like to discredit them.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say they're doing any. I don't think there's a big disconnect. It's just the old cats. It's hard to accept it because you know we love. You know, I'm a fan. I used to hate Uzi, but being that I'm 23 years old, you know what I'm saying. The fucking song "All My Friends Are Dead" stays in my head all day. Because it's pushed upon us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I'm not negligent to it.
Yeah.
I had to accept it because it's what's going on. And it's just like if I stay boxed in and I don't like it, I'm open to all types of music. You know what I'm saying? If I could listen to jazz, I could listen to this.
Oh, that's
You
dope.
know what I'm saying?
That's
all
dope.
types of shit. Like just switch it up.
Okay.
So I personally I think there would be a gap, but it's just more of the old heads, the young cats. They don't have no OGs because the OGs are pushing them away. You see that's the big thing. Like though they don't have nobody tell them like, yo, why you spitting that type of shit? Like they don't have nobody there. Like the rest in peace, Lil Peep. Very stupid, very stupid reason for him to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Talented cat, but it's just this shit is they don't have nobody to tell them what's right from wrong. Like I grew up, my father was in prison my whole life, but still I learned. I take what's from there and I know what it's worth. I didn't push him away. You see, like the same disconnect. Like it's either you have somebody there for you that's gonna tell you not to do all this crazy dumb shit wearing or what the fuck you wearing. Yeah. But then they're getting pushed away, even if they do want to be accepted. Because we fuck with the old music. You know what I'm saying? I'll sit there and bump Mobb Deep, and you could go right into fucking I don't know, throw one of these artists in it, fucking 6ix9ine or whatever. Like I bump the shit. Shit bump the same to me because it's just all about acceptance.
Okay. All right.
I think with the generation now, the music now compared to back in the days, because there was a like pictures that I saw of like Andre 3000, a couple of old school dudes that had skirts and Mos Def and but I think with what's going on now, I think these artists like 6ix9ine and Lil Uzi Vert, Yachty, I think they get like mad popular first, then the music comes
because they're explaining
because the way they look, you know what I mean?
They
People
explain themselves, as I said, submitting.
You
they
know
submitted.
I mean? So once like a lot of people, I could bet a lot of people know them more than their own music.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
that's a fact.
And that's the situation
they
where
follow the
and they get real popular and they like.
I mean, fame is a hell of a thing though. You know what I'm saying? I said fame is a hell of a thing. That kind of plays a part in it too.
Yeah. I mean, now with social media is even worse now. Like
egos,
like, you know what I mean?
Egos is a big thing too. Like all these cats, they get on quick, and then they milking it. Don't get me wrong, they getting their money, but like they not really saying nothing.
Like let's say this dude 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Like he even promotes it. He's like, yo, if y'all niggas is listening to my song, I don't even have a real SoundCloud. So whoever's uploading my song, that's not even my shit. Like you know what I mean? So it's like he's so popular through
he don't
Instagram.
Need to do that shit.
And it's like, how far can you go though? You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be popular, they're gonna be right. But after you start releasing records and stuff, you know, that's when you're gonna see how far you going out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, word of mouth goes a long way. I think with that case especially, like it's just different. Like you know what I'm saying? Who would have thought there's my homegirl. I don't know if y'all familiar with her. Her name is Jalissa Trophy Life on Instagram. She just said it. Who would have thought a Mexican kid from Brooklyn would put Brooklyn back on the map right now? He's on billboards and the whole nine.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. You don't Mexican rapper with fucking colored hair. No one saw that coming. I say that with both sarcastic and literally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one really saw that one coming, but it's no surprise. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now, but, I mean, shit.
But I think that my bad control. I think that really messed up the artist because, for example, like us, right? Like his favorite artist is Lil Uzi, right? and before Lil Uzi released his album, there was so much hype behind it.
Yeah.
Then he released his album, and it was like it's like a pause now. So like, what's next with him now? So that's what I think when it comes to making the music, like that's where it separates from you being popular online and you actually making records.
Yeah, I always say following. I mean, I'm sorry. I always say impact over following. Like you can have like 200 followers, but if like at least 100 of them are active, you know what I'm saying, it's dope. But half of these cats be having like 85,000 followers and only like maybe like 5,000 of them like their music. It's all about perspective, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally how it is, because this whole social media shit, the way it's set up, it's all fraudulent. Half of these niggas is buying YouTube views, half of these cats is buying followers, like, you know what I'm saying? It look good on the gram, like, as I said, like, everybody front for the gram, like, social media shit is misconstrued, but as I said, word of mouth goes a long way, like, with 6ix9ine, like, let's say cats is following him, like, some of his content is actually okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was jacking the way he is for mad long. You know what I'm saying? I looked at some of his old stuff, like, he kept it how he is. So it's just like, either they gonna fuck with you or they just gonna watch you. Like, 85% of your social media is just watching you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see the activity from me sponsoring posts versus just organic. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I release a video and I wouldn't sponsor a post or some shit to let people know that it's out. You could pick who you target and shit like that. It's very effective for me because it's easy. But some cats don't really have the power because when you scrolling, they just scroll right past your shit. That's why I say impact over following. Because people could have 100,000 followers, but who are they really touching? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, that's true. Now, you said about a year ago you released a project. That was your second project.
Yes.
What was the name of that project?
Motion Sickness with 2 C's.
Motion Sickness?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, with that project, that's the one that's on iTunes?
Yes.
Okay. What made you take that direction?
I wanted to make music that I wanted to hear. Like,
that's real.
Yeah, like,
I mean, shit.
Like the beats, like that process, like I went through a really, like, as I said, like the projects that I put out is more like life shit. Like those 18 songs was like a good year or two worth of pain. Then I took a minute to like revamp my whole shit, and I sat back and took notes from a couple Uptown cats that I would move with, and I took notes from them, like Trey Pizzy, J Tips, you know, cats like them.
Okay.
I sat back when I dropped my tape, or in that year, I was just outside going to events. As I said, I was still going to events and shit, but now I'm a rapper. Now I'm an artist of my own. It's a whole other bracket. People recognize me. People want to get next to me. They want to say hi, whatever the case may be. Then other people have malicious intentions and stuff like that. That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, we ain't worried about that.
That's always everywhere. So, but you know what I'm saying? It's just different because I was just outside and I was just taking notes, and after that, I just learned to, like, you know, execute, you know what I'm saying? Like, planning, anticipation, execution is what it's really about.
Yeah. There was a lot of strategy behind it.
Like, I was actually, it's funny, I put the project out, and then, you know what I'm saying?
Where'd you put it out?
No, I put it out everywhere, but the backstory behind it, I went through a bad breakup with a girlfriend. She was playing with me, and then it's just... that off, Drew. I went through a bad breakup, and then like I just went work with this one producer, and then, you know, I had a couple other beats, but I had the producer from Chicago, Dougie. He just, you know, we toughed it out. We got mad. He got like maybe like 5 placements on my shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's only a 9-track project.
That's dope.
That's majority rules. You know what I'm saying? I just took all that pain from the breakup or whatever, and I just put it all in the music, and then it's funny because I dropped the project, but then when that happened, because I fund my whole operation, so a bad thing happened, and then I was down about $1,500. So that's why you see I dropped the project in December, but I ain't come back out till April with something. Like, that's when I dropped the Jada shit.
All right.
And the Y remix that I did, and that shit, you know, it did its circulation on Facebook and shit, on YouTube, and that's what really brought me more traction. You notice I don't really have visuals out from Motion Sickness because I was just kind of riding that wave. I got back on my feet, and I was like, I bet I got a little bit of money. Let me put this video out. I invested like $3,000 into that video, like promotion-wise, not even what I spent on the video.
Okay.
Like promotion-wise, I spent like $3,000 marketing that video.
Yeah, I mean, shit, it reached because it was viral.
And it was content, like, it was good content. It's not like it was being forced, like, it was just real shit, like, it was real spill. And, you know what I'm saying, like, I see how far it got, like, with investing in myself, you know what I'm saying, like, from me sponsoring ads and shit like that. Like, whatever's effective, it's just, you have to spend money to make money. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now, with how long when you dropped that to the J to Y was that time period, that gap?
3 months.
3 months.
Because I dropped the video for Off Motion Sickness for December. But
okay.
I wouldn't say that I didn't really have money to market it. It's just the video wasn't how I went planned. So the response, you know, when you put things out with certain energies, it's going to come back. Yeah. I put it out with the fuck it mindset. And the response I got was fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't really hitting. Like the song was good, but the visuals like play a big part, especially when it comes to circulation and shit. You see why the animations, people love that shit. It's different. It's not like I'm just standing in
for that.
Directed by Eli. That's my boy.
Okay, shout out to Eli.
Yeah, my son is a monster. He put in a lot of work, and I go check him out. His Instagram is directed by Eli, straight like that.
All right.
But yeah, we got a couple joints coming out. We're gonna talk about that later. But Eli, man, he did his thing, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it's the backstory behind why, like, we just I hit him up the day before. I hit up like 4 directors, like, yo, I need to shoot a video tomorrow. It's like 12 a.m. the night before, and I'm like, yo, I need to shoot a video tomorrow. I have X amount of dollars. Are you gonna take it or not? Yeah. Are we doing this or not? So everybody else curved me, and Eli said, you know what, nah, I'm gonna fuck with you. Because ironically enough, back in the day, like, you know, as I said, I was trying to be outside. I was going through like my little shows with my first tape. Like, I did a show with him, and then he knew of my name. But I didn't really have no weight on my name at that time.
All right.
Like, I didn't have too much work, too much content out. But he was just like, you know what, yeah, bet, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So we got to work the next day, you know what I'm saying? I did it on some Drake started from the bottom, top down in the winter shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was still April, so it was snow outside. We had the drop top outside. Yeah, shout out my son Justin. Like, it's just like, it's all about little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, either I grab people's attention because I have, you know how Jay-Z line, learn from this from all the Jiggas raps is a big thing.
Yeah, is Jay-Z a like, favorite artist? You know what I'm saying?
I really plays it.
Is Jay-Z your favorite artist?
I would say he just recently came to my favorite artist because as I got older, I started to understand him.
Yes.
When I was younger and I didn't know shit, I didn't understand it. I was like, Jay-Z. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
You know what I'm saying? I was just like, you know, fucking Jay-Z. I was like, he stole Biggie's rhymes. Like, that's the type of time I was on. But then I was just like, wow, this guy is fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo.
Yeah.
So I think as you get older, people appreciate Jay more.
But a lot of people don't grow mentally, and they get stuck, and that's why they say fuck Jay-Z.
Yeah.
They don't grow, and like they don't understand what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just different. Like, you can't show everybody the way. Like, he's fucking great. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Shaq face.
Yeah. So yeah, you were saying the Jay-Z line.
So yeah, damn, I forgot where I was going with it, but yeah, the whole shit with that was, you know, we shot it with Eli, and then, you know, I put whatever money into that, and the little shit plays a big part. The little shit plays a big part in the video. Like he said, drop tops in the winter, that's what winners do. Can you cut that? Drop tops in the winter, that's what winners do. Like, that's little shit like that. Like, either I could grab people's attention because I have a drop top in the winter, or I could grab people's attention because of the content. Any one of the bars, they may like my outfit, they might like my coat. Little shit like that. Like, people be trying to like throw on like a white t-shirt and just throw on a video. Like, nah, it's much deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I really like be on my, like, I don't have a stylist, but I have certain people I work with. Like, yo, let me get close from here. Let me get close from here. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I buy the shit. Sometimes I borrow it. You know what I'm saying? But it's for the video. Like, that's the point. You think all these cats in the videos wearing Gucci and shit, you think they own all that? And nah, they have a stylist and shit like that, because it plays a big part in videos. You know what I'm saying? So it just came down to, like, you know, to pushing the product now, because after that went down, you know what I'm saying, we just marketed the hell out of that, and then I just kept my foot on their necks. Like, I was just, I bet it's go time.
And would you, off top right now, would you say you know how much views is on right now?
What? Why?
Yeah.
Accumulated everything?
Yeah. Roughly. If you could give
at
an
least
estimate.
At least 1.2, 1.3 million.
Yeah.
Between Facebook, YouTube, I uploaded it on multiple Facebook pages. I put it on Montreality, big page. I put it on the Hip Hop Crib. I put it on Independent Dope.
That was actually how I was introduced to who you was. Yeah. I seen that video.
Yeah, bro.
And
like
people just shit, you know.
And it's funny because the one that I invested least in is the one it popped in. That's the funny shit about it. Like I spent other people. I paid. I don't want to discuss price. I don't like doing that type of shit. I don't like doing that type of shit. You feel me? But I paid X amount, and you know what I'm saying. But Independent Dope, they showed love because they was already fucking with. No, they wasn't really fucking. That's where we actually built the relationship because it went 100K overnight. You know what I'm saying? And that was a big push in it. But then the whole transition was getting those numbers to YouTube. But that's a big jump that I'm still working on too. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't monetize remixes, and I'm not tripping because I'm not here for some money shit. I make my money how I make my money. But it's just it would have been nice. You know what I'm saying? Especially, audience. But the thing is, they after a certain point of views on that shit on YouTube on my channel, they started like saying like, yo, like
you could have asked for money though. They would have taken it down.
Nah, not even the money. That's not what I'm getting at. Jadakiss, like his team or whatever, they claimed it like this is a remix of our shit. And you see it, and then that plays a big part because after a certain type of views, they start getting plays for it. They get paid for it. Yeah, because it's their beat. So if somebody remixes my shit,
it's fair.
Exactly. I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
Because as I said, culture shit. I'm not here for the bread, so it's all good. So I wasn't tripping. Like it's at like a calm 14. It just hit like 14. Like I be checking my stats like every day. Like I do a lot of analytics. So like I seen it at like 14 on YouTube last night.
So you handle
everything. I'm my own consultant, financial advisor, writer, fucking beat selector. I choose what I do in my videos, all that shit.
That's what's up. And obviously you got a team because
my son Dev over there, you feel me? He played a big part. If I gotta go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? If he can't hold it down, my other man's hold it down. My boy Jupe, like he an artist himself. Like we just been grinding. Like it don't matter how many people on your team, it's how effective you guys work. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Real
you know a lot, bro. Now you said you got some new stuff happening, but before we get there, we'll
take a break.
Yeah, we're going Cloudy Time.
Cloudy Time.
We'll be back. This is season 2, episode 42. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
We're back on Tony Central Podcast with Union City's own Famine and the Bronx own co-host Mello.
Yeah. Make a phone call.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, ready.
We back on the Tony Central Podcast, season 2, episode 42.
Yeah.
We still got Josh in the building.
Yeah,
what's good?
What's going no way.
I was gonna ask you, what does the DWH stands for?
Dream Work Hustle.
Is that like the name of the movement or just part of your name?
You know, I never really had a nickname when I was rapping, so it was kind of like I just cut my name is Joshua. So I just cut off the UA, and I was just like Josh, because I never really had a nickname, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it didn't really work out. I was just like, you know what, we just gonna slap the DWH up on there, like, so.
Cool.
But the whole DreamWork Hustle, it derived from it was actually this cat that I used to work with. We still in contact, but you know what I'm saying? Like he pitched the idea to me, and you know what I'm saying? I was running with it because it's real shit and something I could follow. So. We just you know what I'm saying, he gave me the idea and I just ran with it. And you know, we still in contact. We still got a lot of work to do. You feel me? Y'all gonna see.
Word. Oh, that's hot. I was just breaking my head trying to think where the 3 letters come from.
Yeah, a lot of people, they get it, you know, misconstrued. They have their own definition. They're like DreamWorks Hustle, because you know DreamWorks is a movie. It's a movie production company. So you know, sometimes I just take the good with the bad. You know, that eventually they gonna acknowledge what it stands for and everything. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, like when I be at my shows, you know, some people get it, you know, fucked up. But don't you ever get it fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
now, usually on the second half we mix things up. But before we mix things up and shit, you know, you got into it. You know, we got into the discussion about something that you're actually working on right now, this moment.
Yeah.
And what's
going on now?
Yeah. What's going on with that right now?
Right now I'm just applying pressure because I do want to take, you know, I want to put out enough content that I could just sit back for a little bit because I want to get into production.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like my homie, he bought me an MPC. And
that's a nice gift. That's a nice gift. Shout out to your homie.
And shout out Frank, man. Frank McBang, that's my boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's you know how the nicknames? I don't have a nickname, but everybody else has a fucking nickname. That's how it works sometimes. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, he you know what I'm saying? He fucked with me from day one. You know what I'm saying? Blood couldn't make us any closer, and he genuinely want to see me win. And he knows my struggle. As I said, every 15 beats I like one. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just kind of trying to bridge that gap. So I'm gonna get into the production set, but you know, eventually it's there. It's just my heart is in the rapping aspect right now. Like I'm not out here putting my focus into anything else other than the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because as I said, I do everything myself, so it just kind of takes away time from everything else. Like if I was to try to learn production, because you know how you got to be in a Kanye mood.
Yeah.
Back as we were talking about the Kanye, like, you know, it's fucking, as he said, locking himself away for like 6 summers. Like, I want to be that. Like, if I do something, I got to put 110% into it. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? I would say, you know, I got a lot of stuff going on. I might fuck around and drop a project tomorrow the way I feel. I usually plan 6 months ahead, but a lot of my releases as of recent have been more spontaneously. You know
and why is that approach now all of a sudden?
I have a wave right now, and I'm just riding it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's real. It's real.
I got a wave right now, and it's just my music is getting out there. Like, it's, you know, if people don't like this one, then the next one gonna hit. If the next one don't hit, then the next one gonna hit. Yeah. And it just keep that mindset, because either one is just, I as humble as I can say it, I feel I'm getting better with every release by the way I market it, who I'm targeting, where it's being uploaded, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? People are hitting me up, like, for numerous different reasons. Like, yo, I love this song about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just keep doing what you do. Yeah. Like, I'm not on some other shit. Like, I deadass respond to almost every message I get.
That's what's up.
Literally, almost
and you know
every
what?
message.
And that leads me to right, because you're a very modest guy.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
like,
you
I got
just
a penny
had
on me.
Yeah, you just had a big performance. Not too long ago.
Which one you talking about?
Which is big? Or that? I mean, that's a.
No, I want to know. I want to know exactly what he's talking about.
The MTV.
Oh, the TRL.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that was really. Whew.
I mean, that's a dream come true for a lot of people doing music.
Yeah, it's a big thing, but it's. I said this in one of my songs. Look at me right in my eyes. Don't none of this come as surprise. It's in one of the joints that you heard. It's just. It's crazy because the universe is a big thing. So it's like I did, remember the wave I told you about? I dropped 7 a.m. in Miami for my birthday in August. And then the following month, we were in a nice-ass crib in Miami because we went out there for my birthday. I went out there back for the essence, like to feel the ambiance and shit. We went out there for a whole week. I went out with a bunch of friends. We were just out there. You gonna see the video, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all the video aside from that. Y'all don't get to see that, but they get to see it. But I'm gonna show y'all, you feel me? Like, we went out there, we shot like 2 videos.
That's what's up.
And, you know what I'm saying? I just went back for the feel. And even then, there was still adversity, but nonetheless, we still made the most of it. And, you know, we just... Shit, man, it's just a lot, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just I'm just riding the wave. So I did the MTV thing. Like, when we was in Miami, when we were there, we had a nice ass crib, and I was like, we gonna recreate MTV cribs. Feel me? I don't know if y'all seen that, but I did a remix to Neighbors, J. Cole shit, and I put my little twist on it, and then that one didn't really pop. You know what I'm saying? But then after that, the next one popped, as I said. But when you guys check it out, it's on YouTube. It's the Neighbors remix by Josh DWH, and I did an episode of MTV Cribs. Basically, I recreated what Dave Chappelle did. Come on in, you broke motherfuckers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did the same thing. Like, I emulated it like to my best potential that I could. I didn't do too much. I did more than enough. You know what I'm saying? I met like right in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And we just made the most of it. And then there was like a little music video. And then we put the fucking... I didn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck these days.
Yeah.
I put the fucking MTV Cribs logo on it, made it look real legit. Motherfucker was like, yo, you was on the Cribs? I was like, yeah, you stupid motherfucker. Yeah, like, but they don't know, they don't see past that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's all like, as I said, it's all the image shit. So, like, when people saw that, it was just... like, wow. So, like, for me to be on Terror, it's kind of like I spoke it to existence. But it's just all about the universe, you know what I'm saying? Because I put a lot of good energy out there. Okay. Like, I don't move malicious. I don't fucking win. I want to see everybody win, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just very, as I said in one of my freestyles, I said this rap shit is getting spooky because it really is. Like, the higher I'm going to, like, you know, elevate to, it's just a lot of people really are getting... really different with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are asking me for certain things and I can't deliver because it's not worth it or beneficial on my side to deliver for you as it is for you to do something for me. People, that's a big disconnect that a lot of people don't understand now, and it's just saying my name will not bring you relevance. A lot of people like to mention my shit now, and I just fucking seen this shit on YouTube the other night. I was typing my name because, you know, as I said, analytics, I like to see where I'm at with everything. So I put in my name and I see cats on YouTube uploading their remixes to like the remixes that I do, and that's why I put a hashtag. Before I even knew this shit, I put the hashtag, don't remix the same records I do. You're not gonna give the same feel as I do. And I say that with confidence because I worked for that. So now I see cats on YouTube, they're fucking, you know how you can hashtag it, like what genre you want to target, like hip-hop, rap. Motherfuckers is putting my name to bring traffic to their video, to the same remixes. But I'm cool with that, you know what I'm saying? I was going to acknowledge this on my media and shit, but it's just... you know what I'm saying? They gonna do that. That's what I did. I'm not knocking you. Do what you do.
But
I reported that shit though. Fuck out of it. I reported all them shits. I reported all of them shits. I say, yo, they're using my name for views. Period. Sent. Report. Like. And I like, you know what I'm saying? It's just you know,
Is that at least good?
What you mean? Like good for me? Like.
Like,
I mean, get your, you know what I'm saying, just it don't gotta be actual money, but get your money, like, get your, you know what I'm saying, get your, you know, if that's how you want to do it, and you're not giving the same feel as me, you feel me, niggas gonna look at, all right, like, thumbs down, do it to yourself, you feel me, like, I'm not tripping because I know what I'm taking on when I take on a remix.
Exactly.
I'm gonna take on all the controversy that people, I don't like the way he said this, I don't like the way he said that, I'm here for all of it. The Y video, I was on Facebook every fucking day for like 20 days, just liking every comment, reacting. I didn't say anything to people, but reacting. You know how you can react on Facebook? Like, haha, love, sad face. When motherfuckers would be like, oh, this shit sucks, I would be like... And it's just like, all right, I don't really give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for all of it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to move me. I take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Some people, words may be heavier than others, but you know what I'm saying? They just words, and I don't know them for a hole in the wall. So for all I know, it didn't even happen. Motherfuckers is just writing it from wherever, so it's just, you got to be here for all the adversity.
As of right now, who would you say, like, you know what? Hold on. Let me get my thoughts together. What would be the most surprising thing for you right now that you've done that you'd be like, damn.
Like I did that? Shit. I don't know, bro, honestly, because it's just at this point, it's just, as I said, good energy puts me in a lot of places. Like, people that I wanted to fuck with me for a minute, you know, they trying to fuck with me in a good way. Like, you know, there's people that, you know what I'm saying, when they want to fuck with you and shit going good, but there's some people that is acknowledging what I do. So it's just like, I don't really know. I couldn't really answer that for you because I've been mind blown since I fucking dropped the first video of the year. So it's just like, everything is just like, okay, what's next? Like, it's just like, as humble as I can say that though, because you know how some people get a wave and then they just like, get kind of go on a slope and then they go downhill. But like me, I'm just keeping it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Beatles shit. I use that for the walk. That's me. I'm just walking. That's me. I'm just,
you just
minding my business, just going, and it's for me, literally. Like some shit like that. It's just like, yo, did you see what the fuck just happened? Like, but like that type of time, it's just, I can't really tell you what really surprised me because it's just, I just got to keep doing me. Like, and I don't pay attention to what other people are doing.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Some other people, you know what I'm saying? What I would say surprised me is the response that I'm getting from the music. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm grateful for it. Because it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's very funny. It's like, you know what a personal legend is? Is anyone familiar?
Personal legend?
Yeah, what, you know, when you fulfill your personal legend.
No, explain that just in case.
Personal legend is basically, for my definition of it, it's just when you have a goal for yourself, you're going to accomplish 10 more before you accomplish that one, but you know you're on your way to accomplish that one. One of my goals this year was to get on a podcast. I didn't ask anybody to get on a podcast at all. I just kept doing me. Yeah. And we're in the last month, and you guys asked me to come up. Shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's some real shit.
Tony Central, baby.
You feel me? Like, I was so hesitant to even put on my Facebook that I wanted to work with a sponsor potentially, because I have a couple things in the works that may need, you know, a helping hand or whatever. But even then, because I fund my whole shit. You feel me? I hustle for everything. Like, this is my shit right here. Like, I hustle the tees. Oh, yeah, I had hats. Like, I support all my friends. Like, and even when the shit is not reciprocated, I just keep going. You know what I'm saying? This is my homie shit. This is my homegirl shit.
Oh, shit.
You feel me? Like, shit like that. And I'm wearing my shit. You feel me? Like, I move with good intentions. So it's just like, I just got to keep doing that. Like,
and that's real shit.
Now, the personal legend, to sum it all up, is just, you just know what you're doing, and you know where you want to go, and you know they can't really alter it. So it's just like, as you go along, you have to set goals for yourself that you have to achieve, because if you got one goal, you're only going to do that one thing. You know what I'm saying? You need a fucking big-ass board, and either in your head or in your house, to tell you of shit that you want to do. And it's just like, are you going to do it? Are you fulfilling it? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't really want too much for themselves. So it's just like, it's different when you fulfill it.
I know it's all facts. It's crazy because that guy right there,
he's just having the time of his life.
Yeah, because he has a board.
Yeah. It's real shit. It's real shit.
Yeah. So he can relate.
You get things fast. You get things done fast when you write them down. Literally. Swear to God.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When you look at things, and you like close your eyes and you see shit, it actually happens sometimes.
He actually inspired me to go and get a board.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna go and get a board.
Motherfuckers need a board.
Yeah, definitely. They need a board to get their shit together, B.
And you know when they say go back to the drawing board, that's the fucking board you need to. A lot of motherfuckers don't have a drawing board because they don't want to get a big ass board.
Exactly.
And it's real shit. Like, it's real shit. Either in their head or actual board. Whatever fucking board you got, just don't be bored type shit. Like,
now on your project, you got collabs?
The upcoming one that may potentially be there, or the old one?
The old one.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of features. I got some hard hitters on there. I got we're going to go down the line like how I had it. I got Whispers. He runs with Chris Rivers, Big Pun's son. Whispers, fucking amazing artist. Fucking guy is like the next Nate Dogg, the way I would say it. Y'all definitely want to check him out.
Word.
From me, he got records with Fab. He got records with a lot of like Chris Rivers. He got a whole bunch of cats from me. So if
from the Bronx, from the Bronx as well.
I want to say he is from the Bronx. From me, I know. The thing is, I want to say I don't want to set trip and say he's from somewhere else, but I do want to say he's from the Bronx. He's been here like a minute. So yeah, like Whispers, and then I got J Tips, the artist that I mentioned, J Tips. He's big, like fucking guy doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he got 2 kids. That's why I admire him so much. He's just like, he's on his hustle. He don't work a job. He sells his sneakers. He resells sneakers. He sells his music. Hustle shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like from the mud.
Yeah.
So I see it. You know what I'm saying? So I got him on there. I like to work with artists that's close to me. Like, I take collabs from outside, but if they're on my project, it's like real like a good connection there. So I had J Tips on there too. Then I had my homie Zay Mason, fucking guy. You said I was compared to Eminem. This motherfucker is like 7 times of what the fuck I am.
Yeah.
And he just don't have an outlet. You know what I'm saying? We still working on his stuff, but you know, that's coming together too. But he got a lot of shit on the way too. And you know what I'm saying? We got one record on YouTube called This Is Life, and you know what I'm saying? That was a big feature for myself as well. Like, excuse me. So I got him on there too. And it's on some mellow shit too. We sampled Tupac's "Do for Love."
That's my shit right there.
Yeah, like, so that's a big record for me too. Like, so I got him on there. So we got Zay, we got J Tips, we got Whispers, and I want to say that's all I have on there.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, because the rest of it was just I didn't have too many features on that one.
And what about now, currently?
Currently, I have a couple of artists that I'm working with. That we have features. I don't really know if they want to talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
But I have that happening. I have, I want to work with a lot of New York artists. I actually put up a Instagram poll. I was just like, do you guys want to see me work with New York artists, or should I just say fuck it? Like, and I was like, because of the ego shit. Like, the ego plays a big part with a lot of New York artists. Exactly. Everywhere else, everyone's humble, but New York, like, everyone is just like, the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? It's just like everyone wants to like keep their audience to themselves. Like, motherfuckers don't listen to 6,400,000 other artists. You know what I'm saying? The time that you putting your music on, you want to play your music all the time. Why don't you play your fucking friend's music or some shit? Like, people are weird though. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I would love to work with the New York artists. It's just ego plays a big part, and then sometimes like we would get a record in, or like they'll send me something, I don't like it, and then they would stop trying after a while. It's a big
too much.
I'd rather go off genuine shit, but I'm pretty sure like I have something. Definitely you're gonna see Connie Diamond on one of my joints. She's a big staple in the Bronx right now.
Okay.
Connie Diamond. She was actually supposed to be on Rollin' Peace with me, but we just didn't do it. And but yeah, so imagine Rolling Peace with a feature, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she would have went harder, or whatever the case, like how enhanced the video would have been or whatever. Like, but shit, I don't really name drop no artist. I'm just doing me.
Now,
do you have a new a title for the new project coming out?
Nah, I'm gonna just be on my spontaneous shit. I do. Actually, I know of one certain project that I know for sure I'm gonna drop. It's a joint project with my son, Shay Kill. He alias is Killer, whatever, white boy. You feel me? He's fucking raw. Like, I say white boy, but not on some like other shit. He's like, he's real militant. You know what I'm saying? He could spit. You know what I'm saying? And I'll show y'all one of his records. I got an email that we working on. I'll show y'all that after this too.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely that's gonna come. It's a little joint EP, maybe like 6 to 10 songs. Might be massive, might be a little something, little taste of something, but it's definitely gonna happen in the next 2 months.
Okay. Now, we was talking about collabs, so I'm gonna ask you if you can collab with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be? And who would produce it?
And who would produce it? Dead or alive? All right, so I want to give 2 answers because I don't want to be like biased or whatever. Like, I would say I would want to work dead. I would want to work with. Damn, that's a hard one. Alive, I'm gonna go with Kendrick. Alive, I'll just give you that one. Alive, I'll go with Kendrick. As for producing, I would want to say Swiss Beats or Pete Rock. Swiss Beats or Pete Rock. And for Dead, the collab that I would want to work with, I'm crashing a blunt. Damn, that's a hard one. I'm not too sure. I'm stuck between Nate Dogg and Pac. Like, I'm stuck between Nate Dogg and Pac. I would say Biggie, but like I was more of a Pac fan. Like, I like how
you connected more with Pac.
Yeah, like on that's where a lot of my like, he keeps it real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like records like You Ain't Never Had a Friend Like Me. Believe that, like that type of shit just resonates, and then like I could see like Nate Dogg coming in on a hook, like that same hook, like that type of shit is just real mellow, and it's just like I can make 32 songs in one session with these niggas, like if I did it, you know what I'm saying? So I would work with either Nate Dogg.
You like a lot of West Coast music?
The thing is, like, I was like introduced to hip hop when I was born 2 years. He died in 96. Am I correct?
Pac?
Yes. Yeah. So I was born in 94. So my father he would listen to a lot of Pac, and then like on the radio, the records that was getting attention, like records that stood out to me was just like, the Brenda's Got a Baby and shit like that, the Hail Mary, and it's just like the vibe, the ambiance is just real crazy, and it's just like I like to do that type of shit because you can implement my own style on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come with me. Like, that type of shit is just, like, it just resonates in my soul. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, so, like, sometimes it's raspy. Like, oh, Jadakiss. I would love to fucking work with Jadakiss, too. That's another thing with Jesus.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I had to go back for that. I had to mention Jada. But, yeah.
That's dope, man.
I do like West Coast music, though. West Coast is... They're doing their thing. It's just, I like the whole, like, what Tory Lanez is doing. I don't know if he's from West Coast, but, like, that type of sound kind of, like...
He's
I felt like...
Canada.
Yeah, but like the kind of sound that like all the singers like be going for like over there. Now I wouldn't even say singers, rappers, like they be singing and you know harmonizing on their shit. It's like I feel like it derives from the West Coast a lot because the bass is so crazy.
Yeah.
And like the hard hitting sound that they was giving, like New York is like more boom bap and shit, but over there they just got that vibe shit because there's so much weed over there probably. So it's just like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I can smoke like mad blunts to whatever West Coast producer did. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Where?
Very true, very true. Now, I'm gonna ask a little, you know, your personal view on things. Some hip hop songs, you know, maybe you know. I will hope you know.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me if I don't. I can't pay attention to everything. Man.
No, I mean,
I'm gonna try though.
These songs are, you know, they're pretty popular songs. All right, so I'm gonna ask you, who had the best verse on Banned from TV?
Remind me who was on it again before I...
It was Big Pun, Nature, Jadakiss, Styles, Nori, and Cameron.
I'm going with Pun. I'm going with Pun off real.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro. Like, if you play that back, I'm only gonna be here like... Can't remember what exact verse, but off of that lineup, and if I'm thinking of the same song that we're talking about, I'm going with Pun.
Okay. You connect with Pun? Like,
I like the way he was the only Spanish rapper. Like, he was really like the only person like on some like Fat Joe was there, cool, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big Pun.
Yeah.
Like, I love the way, and like my mom and my father, they love the whole thing, and it's just like he had like really good anthems for Spanish people. He really like broke that bridge for Spanish culture, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like I kind of grew to like him more since I was like, so you know what I'm saying, I got real cool with Chris Rivers, and I built a relationship with him, and you know what I'm saying, we're actually friends, good friends, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's dope.
And it's just like I kind of grew closer to Pun as I grew closer to Chris, as ironic as that is, you know what I'm saying? Like, his verses started resonating more. Like, as I seen, because Chris is just, like, a big example of his father, the way he works. I don't know how his father used to work, but from stories that I've read online or whatever, like, Pun had a hell of a work ethic. You know what I'm saying? So I see it in Chris, you know what I'm saying? And that type of shit inspires me to keep going, because it's just like it's rappers like Chris and rappers like who rap like Pun that keep me on my toes with the fast flows, the entendres, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like
the art,
exactly.
The art form of the bars and shit.
Exactly.
Now, a lot of that's very rare these days. That you know someone coming up would wanna take that rap.
Mad young.
I get a lot of I wouldn't say shade, but you know a lot of people like to, you know, they sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because they see me on stage or they hear my songs, they see my name, see TRL, whatever they seen, and they don't see no facial hair. They see me as a young cat, and it's cool. You can keep looking. I'm gonna still be doing the next record. Like, you might want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just. They could sleep. It don't really matter to me. Like, it don't matter. You could sleep if you want. I'm past, you know, the old heads. People wanted to tell me one day I was in a staircase, we were smoking and shit. It was like one of these parties, you know, little get-togethers. And then he's like, "Oh, you rap?" And I was just like, "Yeah." He was just like, "Oh, yo, spit something for me." It's some old head motherfucker don't got nothing going on for him, so he want me to spit for him. I was like, "Yo, give me $10. I'll rap for you right now. I'll rap my little heart out right now." You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "I'm not gonna give you $10. All right, then sleep." You know what I'm saying? I'm about to spit some. I'm about to kick some shit to you. You feel me? Like, and it's just like I know what I'm worth, and you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm worth $10, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying. Like at the time, like you know what I'm saying. You want me to do a service for you or whatever. Like at least try to look out.
Yeah,
or something.
nigga, who
like,
are you?
Who the fuck are you in the A&R? Like you about to sign me right now off this freestyle? Like
Exactly.
there's certain people I'll go out the street and do that effort and try to rap for them, but that only gets you so far. There's only a few motherfuckers that went on like that. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine the stories that don't get acknowledged. I got fucking numerous fucking stories about shit like that, and it's just like a lot of people. I'm not gonna shout. I'm not gonna tell them on them, but a lot of people are not good inside. Like they're just bad people, and it's just a lot of people put them on such a pedestal, and it's just like you meet them and they're fucking assholes. And it's just like go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck is your problem? Like I fucking was. Oh, I thought that was a cup. I was about to be so tight.
That's how real it is.
But yeah, like a lot of these cats just be assholes, and it's just like they kind of take idols become rivals. That's how I look at it. That's a big thing that I learned this year. Idols become rivals because you get next to them and they just.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's nice. Like, but that's how the game is. Like, I mean, they may view you as competition, but a lot of cats don't give a fuck about you because they so high up in their stature. They just they neglect what brought them there. You know what I'm saying? The power of us coming up to them and shit. They neglect that. So it is what it is.
We got rivals, right?
I mean, shit.
We got niggas out there that biting though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a fact. They always gonna bite though.
Yeah, that happens.
Inspiring and never taking credit is a big thing. That's a big thing. You just got. Like, I don't even like to acknowledge it. You know how many cats? Fuck it, let's talk about it. You know how many cats? Shit, I got time. You feel me? Like, you know how many cats? Like, a lot of cats wanted to work with the directors that I worked with. The cats that I take pictures with because they think they're gonna get the same feel. And it could be out of state, in state. It don't matter. Like I seen a lot of cats like, because when I do certain things, like when I promote certain songs, I do it a certain way. Like whether it be anime animations, cartoon animations, something that's gonna resonate with what I'm saying in the song. And ironically enough, I don't even do it personally. I take the time out and I watch videos to see which one is gonna hit, the deepest. Like sonically, visually, what's good to look at. And I like it's crazy because the ones that I pick are like fucking crazy. You'd think that I made them for my videos, and I just went on YouTube and I fucking took time out and see what would hit, because it's just like they're doing a lot of my remixes. They're doing numbers on SoundCloud. Because I'm putting the name of the artist that I'm remixing it. So when I do that, it's like, it's to gain traction. And because when they hear my record, like, humbly, I'll say 7 times out of 10, I could potentially take their fans. And I take it on some Kendrick shit, bring it back to the control verse. I'm trying to kill all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a battlefield out here. Like, I don't give a fuck if this is your beat. Like, I be wanting to remix records off the love. Remember that's how Lil Wayne became a legend? Because he remixed it and he did his own style on every song. You can, shit. How you know how many Lil Wayne verses he got that's just like you probably never even heard, that were probably like on some other shit. And imagine how many he got unreleased. But he got there because he kept his foot on his neck and he did it. He didn't charge for none of them songs. No. He put it out. So like, that was passion. That was pure passion. You feel me? Drive. And that's crazy. Like that type of Drought 3 energy and shit. Like that's the type of shit that I didn't realize it until like later this year that I was like 3-4 remixes in, but that's the type of energy that I'm trying to emulate, because it's like people tell me, and I don't let it get me big-headed, but they tell me, yo, with every release that you do, you're getting better and better. Yeah. And it's just like I take heed of that, and it's just like I gotta just keep moving. You know what I'm saying? I just can't stop. I gotta keep my foot on their necks. If this record gonna pop, like I might do a show with someone next month. I might fuck around and remix their record, play it at the show, and make their record that much more valuable because I touched it at the show. And I'm gonna rip it. It's gonna potentially maybe better. I'm not gonna say it may be whatever, because it's a hit and miss. It's hit or miss. It's either it's gonna hit or people just gonna not fuck with it. What's the worst that can happen? Exactly. You gonna do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing like I might do that. So it's just all about the wave. You know what I'm saying? How you approach things. Okay.
Is there a record that you heard that you like? Love the record that you like, you know what, I don't think I could remix that record. I like that record too much.
Shit, there's a lot of those. Recently or old?
Doesn't matter.
that I felt I couldn't touch. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I can't rap on certain Biggie and Tupac beats. I feel like there's a couple of those. Like a lot of people be like trying to like fucking remake a lot of choruses, and it's just like it don't really be hitting. Like, but me personally, I wouldn't. As multiple, I can't even choose one. I would not get on certain Pac or Biggie beats because it's just like you're disrespecting them by fucking going on there and talking what the fuck you're talking. It's just like it's kind of like what I spit on the thing. It's like the beat talks to me, and I'm talking back to the beat. We're having a conversation. There's no one else. Everybody else is just watching. You see how everybody else in the room just watching, like shit like that. They're just like, okay, what's going on over there?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a good line. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. That's how it is. Like that's how the rap game is. Niggas just watch you all the time. You know what I'm saying? As I said, the social media shit. 85% people just watching you. 15% is active with you. You know what I'm saying? And 30% might give a fuck about you. It's weird. It's real spooky.
Yeah. But. No, it's true. All right, now 2 names we mentioned earlier: Jay-Z, Eminem. All right. So, who would you say got the better verse on Renegade?
M chewed him.
Wow, damn, you have to say chew though?
He chewed him. He chewed him. We can play it back and then I'll get a better opinion. We can play it back. That could be a discussion for another. But from what right now, from the times that nah. He chewed him from the like. It's his. Was it not his song? That was his song, right? That's his song. That's Eminem's song, right?
Well, originally it's Royce 5'9". Eminem did it for Royce 5'9", and it never the version came out, but it didn't really hit like that. And then he sold it to Jay, and then. I think Jay. I don't know if the same verses of Eminem or they redid it.
Nah, man. I just feel like he killed them.
No, it's alright. Your answer is okay.
Yeah. He said it's okay. Nah, man. I'm going with M. I don't give a fuck. Nah, I feel like he chewed him on that. Don't get me wrong. It was a good verse. He gave him maybe a potential run for his money. But M chewed him like with the chorus, the way he sounds on the chorus, the cadence in his voice. Like I'm talking overall. Like I don't give a fuck about the lyrics. I'm talking about everything.
You know what? Now that he says it, I think that's why they say that M got Jay.
He killed him.
The attitude more than the lyrics.
Because I'm a renegade.
It's just the attitude. Like Jay sounded too laid back.
Yeah, he's just like you know he got to fit it on while he was spitting that. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Like Eminem had the hoodie on and the lights was low when he recorded that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, damn.
Like somebody got Eminem tight at the grocery store and he just went and like he recorded that. Like,
all right. Who would you say won the battle, Jay-Z or Nas?
Oh, oh man, I hate this question. I hate that question. I don't know. I feel like Nas really like, you know, he put a good thing with the fuck Jay-Z. Like that's like that was just different because it was new, because there was certain cats putting their names in the raps. But that one kind of was like, yo, fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like
That was crazy.
I would give it to him because that was just like
that was the Pac sample, right?
Yeah. Which one was it? Yeah, bro. Yeah, that joint. Yeah, bro.
I think it's from the Machiavelli album.
Oh yeah,
bro.
That's crazy, bro.
But fuck Jay-Z. Like that was just like so bland. It's just like that kind of changed the tone for battle rap.
Every time
like,
he says that, it's like, it hurts. Yeah. It's like a piercing pain. No, but all right. So I'm gonna ask you a question. What was your favorite show growing up as a kid?
Are we talking cartoon or are we talking any show?
Any show, anything. Your favorite, your go-to show.
My go-to show.
Yeah.
And this is my whole life.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. It was the show that Drake was on. It was Degrassi.
Wow.
Bro, the old shit though.
Yeah.
The old shit though, because it had like real valuable lessons in this shit. Like like when my son got stabbed in the whole nine, like it was like some real shit going on in there, like, and it was just like, yo, this is playing on this fucking channel right now.
I just never knew that it was on TV. Like,
I never knew about that shit till Dave told me that Drake.
Nah, like the new shit sucks. Like the new one sucks.
Yeah.
If you want to cast me for Degrassi, it doesn't suck.
Yeah.
But
the new one got new characters, right?
Yeah, whole new characters, whole new scheme, the whole nine. Not here for it. Whatever. But the old one was just like, yo, like this is some real spill. Like it was real. Like it was attacking real life shit.
No, I mean,
a lot of shows don't have that no more. Like it don't teach you about shit. Like it'd be funny like shows, and they got like a couple like what is the show? The channel UPN. What is it?
What, Channel 9?
Channel 9 or some shit. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like they don't have shit on there. Like you know what I'm saying? They show cartoons, but where's like they don't teach you shit.
Everything's Netflix now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Documentaries and shit. That's what we're limited to because what's on the television now isn't shit. Like everything is bullshit. That's why I don't have a TV in my room. We have a TV in the living room, but I barely be in the living room. The shit be off, and I be in there with my dogs. Yeah. Like I don't really. I watch Netflix. Don't get me wrong. I be on the Family Guy shit and shit like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I watch a documentary, but I don't be on. I try to stay away from it. Like I want to keep my head in the book sometimes, but like most of the times I'm just living. Like I'm just out here. Like I don't try to like watch. Like I hate being on my phone. I wish I had someone to do it for me, but no one's gonna do it as effectively as I do it. You know what I'm saying? Right. You want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. That's the only reason I be on that shit. If I wasn't making music in the whole nine, I didn't want to be seen in the whole nine, I wouldn't do it. Yeah. Like I wouldn't have no type of pages. But the thing is, in this day and age, you need all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just restraining your own listens. You know what I'm saying? Even if my Twitter impact isn't as strong as my Instagram one, people are still looking. You know what I'm saying? I keep all my profile public. I keep all my profiles public because like a lot of these artists, they got their profiles private. They be having like 20K. Cool, you got your following, but you gonna stay there because they didn't. As I said, they all looking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody watches. No matter what you say, everybody sees what you're doing. They see what you're doing. They're just not acknowledging it. You know what I'm saying?
Or don't want to acknowledge it.
Exactly.
That's the thing. All right, so let me ask you a question. All right.
I was wondering. I was like, I heard it the first time. I wasn't that strong. So I was like, now is this a thing? I was like,
all right. So, if time travel was real, what era would you go back to?
You ever seen Gangs of New York? I'm going back there. Yeah, bro.
Damn, what year?
I'm going back there, bro.
If you can give a rough estimate, because I don't want to.
1860s. Roughly.
Like it was a fact though. 1863.
He was like, that's the fucking year, bro. But yeah, bro, I would go back to that time. Like I felt like that shit was just different. Like because they had like different a different mindset back there. Like and nobody had like what's going on now. They all had like character. Like
that's true.
That too, but there were black people in Gangs of New York. Okay. So that counts for something, okay? So yeah, like that type of era, bro, because even then, like, you know what I'm saying, like that's when all the shit dropped. That's when all the laws that we follow now were starting to, you know what I'm saying? So I could imagine what type of impact maybe I could do there. It's that type of shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember in Back to the Future when the cat was just like, mayor, I could run for mayor. Motherfucker went and got to be the mayor. That type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it happened, you know what I'm saying? And then at that time, it was so, like, nothing was so clouded. These days, you got to have your whole hood behind you for niggas to support you.
That's a fact.
And even then, there's still a disconnect. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still a disconnect. So it's just like, damn, son. I forgot where I was going. Good ass weed.
Cloudy.
But shit, oh yeah, that's what I was going with. Okay, yeah. Like, the shit nowadays, bro, is just everything is a facade. Like, everybody just, like, they make it look good, but then it's just, like, nobody's, like, really supporting. They think a like and a comment is support. Nobody's going on iTunes. Nobody's fucking downloading the podcast, whatever the case is. Like, nobody's really tuning in. Like, yo, I saw that. Good shit. And they don't know what the fuck they talking about. I'll be like, yo, when people come up to me nowadays and they be like, yo, I saw your video. I'll be like, oh, yeah, which one? straight up, like not on some other shit, but a lot of people they just like want to talk to you, and it's just like it's fucking bullshit. Because if you don't know what I got going on over here, why the fuck I want to talk to you?
Exactly.
It make no sense. Because unless I reach out to you, then it's understandable. You know what I'm saying? You don't give a fuck. You can brush me off, whatever the case is. But half the time, it's just like, why do people want to talk to you? Because they got something going on for yourself.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying? And that's bullshit. Because that's the day and age. That's why I said I would go back to that time.
Yeah.
Because that back then nothing was crowded. You knew people was full of shit. The way they stutter, the way they move. There was no such thing as like now they call you bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They want you to ask you for favors. You know, nobody could repost a link or shit like that. But everybody want to. As my man Travesty said, he said this in a video, and that shit spoke volumes. He was just like, yo, like motherfuckers want. They can't even copy and paste. Motherfuckers want to call you to go get a drink. They want to call you to go to borrow some money. You know what I'm saying? Come to my baby shower with a gift. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you talking about? You can support it for free, but it is what it is because it's just like it's all about what you want for yourself.
It's a part of like the
process.
Pain. Yeah,
exactly.
The growing pains of an artist.
Yeah, bro.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
Hashtag.
Studio survival kit.
Shit.
If you, what's three things? What's three things?
Everything in the pouch.
Everything in the pouch.
And a bottle of water. We need weed.
Okay.
We need roll up.
Okay.
And that counts for two separate things because one without the other.
Yeah. Nothing going on. Yeah.
And we need water.
All right.
How much weed? The volume still on?
Yeah.
And that made it seem like I was saying sus. Like
enough.
But nah, yeah, more than enough. At least like a calm 5 blunts worth. At least it depends on how long we in the studio for. At least, yes, exactly. A 2 gram blunt on you know what I'm saying, to hold us down at least.
The fatty McPatties.
Exactly.
Yo, all right. Let me ask you a question.
Hashtag.
All right. You leave from here, right? You get to your crib, boom. There's a bag on the front of your door, and you open that bag. There's $1 million in there. You can only spend the money one way.
One way?
Yeah, or it's gonna be traced back. You jammed, you're done. You can spend it one way and get away. What you gonna do?
And are we like thinking deep with repercussions or what's going on? Somebody's head getting chopped off in the process. What's going on?
No.
That's if you try to use it more than one way. Yeah.
Like, yo, $1 million goes a long way, man. You don't know what the fuck will come with $1 million, man. Shit gets real fucking spooky. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first, I might leave it there, like you know what I'm saying? I might move it to the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Just in case somebody left it there accidentally. Like, I'm gonna let it sit for like 2 days. I'm not gonna be like, all right, $1 million. This is for me. Like, I'm not about to boogie. Like, yo, we selling the house. We out. Like, I don't know what I would do. Like, but the first thing theoretically that I would do, shit, I'm cashing the fuck out. I'm buying mad weed, and we going to $1 million. I'm starting up a business. Fuck that. We going to Cali. We starting up a whole new. I got a whole new name. Everything. The rap shit is done. Everything, bro. Like randomly get $1 million. Shit, y'all don't want to know what I really do with that. That's what I'm gonna say theoretically. But you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna go with. We got a whole new name with a business. Cause the $1 million randomly was there.
Yeah. All right, so that
That's what
counts.
I'm going with.
All right, so you ready?
I think it's time for the central spotlight.
Yeah. Now.
You ready for the central spotlight?
What is the central spotlight?
Well, that's the reason why I asked you, so you can ask me that question.
Yeah.
Well, it's something we started in our second season. We ask you questions and you gotta answer them, but you can't say yes or no. You have to explain why you answer the questions we answer you.
Okay.
So we put you under pressure and you gotta answer it fast.
Within a time frame or no?
Yeah, it has to be fast. So it's not saying that you can sit down and
hold on one second.
go through your notes and see what you're gonna say.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be super fast.
All right, let's get it.
All right, ready for the central spotlight?
Yeah, let's go. Let's
Central
go.
spotlight.
All right, so first question. Have you ever seen the movie Space Jam?
Yes. I enjoyed the Space Jam movie, yeah.
Yeah, you...
How do I answer it? Like
No.
I don't know. That was a trick question there.
No.
Okay. I was like, did I fuck up? Like,
Yeah, that
the
was...
pressure. I was like, the pressure. I was like, I'm in a time frame. Nah, but go ahead.
It's leading up to the question.
Okay, so I am saying yes. Okay. Yes, I
so
have.
with music, all right, like the movie Space Jam, if you can get together 4 other artists besides yourself
To make a soundtrack?
to make a team.
Oh, make a team.
Yeah.
Okay.
What artist would you choose and what ability would you take from that artist?
Oh, damn, you talking like that type of shit, like on some hip hop, like I'd take their their talents kind of shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's deep. That's fucking deep. I would take who am I going with? I would take Twista's way he could say so fast.
Okay.
We're going with Twista, how he could say it so fast.
All right.
How he can spit so fast.
Okay.
We're going with
that's one.
And there's pressure. I gotta answer quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
okay. So I'm going with that. I'm taking Twister. I'm taking Nate Dogg for the hooks. I'm taking Drake for a sneak verse with like some real melodic shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna come in like and just like give a whole new introspective to the song. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come fuck shit up. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna bring I'm taking Swiss to produce the shit.
okay.
I'm taking the way he puts shit together, and I'm taking his son too. Because his son fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's going. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the last one, damn, Ashes. The last one, I'm gonna go with
Wait,
I'm gonna go with 50 Cent.
You said 4 of them already.
Oh, you said 4.
Yeah.
Oh, that was 4,
besides,
okay.
you know,
And
including yourself.
I'm going with 50 Cent just to like be gangster as shit and just knock niggas out. Like I'm going with 50 because he don't give a fuck. He going up against anybody.
We can put that one in there. Yeah, that's what's up. All right, boom. He got that one.
All right, cool. If you could resurrect anybody from the past to chill with them for one day, who would it be and what would you do with them?
Okay. Give me 5 seconds. Damn, son. Yo, I'm going with Hugh Hefner, bro, because I want to meet all them shorties from the past years, bro. All of them. Like, I want to meet all of them.
You're asking for the black book.
Bro, I'm going with Hugh, bro, like, cause he probably knows the fucking secret, bro. Like, he knows.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, you know what I'm saying? They discredit him for like whatever the fuck he may have done, but you know everybody gonna talk shit when you die and the whole nine. But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know what's going on to understand women, bro. Like, that's different.
Yeah.
Like, and he had women
That's
around his face. That's an art, bro. Like, I want that type of shit. So that's what I'm going with.
All right.
That was good. That's the first time I hear that.
All right, so.
Now the pressure, man. Bringing out some gold, man.
All right, next one. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? And what would your superhero name be?
I'm gonna go with the ability to fly.
Okay.
Because I need to get where the fuck I'm going. And I would probably like, since we going under the pressure, J Boogie with the hoodie. Fuck it.
Alright, bet. Alright, boom.
Alright. Word. I'm with you with the last question.
I need to get where I'm going, a dope name though.
Get where I'm going.
Get where I'm going. Now you gotta do like acronyms. GW, get where I'm going. GW, Gwig.
Gwig.
That would be my name, Gwig. Like,
The Gwig.
exactly. Like,
Great guy.
there we go. I like that. That was good. I like that.
Word. So I'm actually the last question.
Let's get it.
Word.
Have you ever watched wrestling?
Yes, I love wrestling.
That's perfect. So this one's gonna answer it.
I love the old wrestling though, not this new shit.
Yeah, it's like hip hop.
Oh yeah.
Um.
Rap is a battlefield, man. I'm telling you.
So alright. So let's say this: if wrestling, there's 2 terms, right? There's a baby face and a heel. A baby face is the good character, and the heel's the ones that play the bad character.
Okay.
If you could describe to the world who Josh is, a baby face or heel.
Say the definition again so I don't misconstrue it, please.
Baby face is the good character.
Okay.
And heel is the bad character.
Okay.
So if you could let the world know.
And who are examples in wrestling?
Exactly. As a character from wrestling, who would it be?
Who would it be? Shit. John Cena. Nobody could see me, bro.
You can see me, bro.
I'm not even here right now, bro. That ass. That goes deeper than that, bro. Like he's an icon for that, bro. Like, I would go with he's a heel. The person.
Well, he's a baby face now, but when he debuted, he was a heel.
And the heel is the person
the
that
bad guy.
The bad guy?
Yeah.
You would consider him as a bad guy?
When he had the GU in the chain and he was like with the.
You think so?
Yeah. That's he even had a different.
All right,
thing.
but now you say he's a baby. So I would say the same thing. I came out swinging and then gradually. I
like now he became like the biggest baby face because he got the little kids and all that stuff.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with John Cena. Exactly how you defined
but
it too.
a lot of people they want him to go heel now because it'll be like Hulk Hogan. It'll be a crazy turn.
I mean, I feel like he kind of like now wrestling is just like the rap shit. It's just like now if you decide to do that shit, then cool. But if he was doing it from back in the day, then you know what it's worth. Because a lot of these people, they don't know what the fuck is going on. All these new wrestlers, all these new rappers, etc., etc. Like they don't know what the fuck is going on. Like they just see what's going on. They see the big lights and they see what could, the fame. That's all they see, you know what I'm saying? And then John Cena, there's cats like John Cena that just been around and he been fucking everybody up. And he know what he doing and he know what it's worth and he know nobody can see him.
15 years.
Word.
Straight. Like, and he was there. It's like he came at a good time too. It's not like how they have the old wrestlers like Jimmy Fly Snuka and all them like them like he came like in the new era like when I was growing up like on you feel me like what is it like early 2000s you want to say like Jeff Hardy you know what I'm saying Matt Hardy that kind of era like he's relevant you know what I'm saying because there's cats like me that was watching that whole thing like with The Rock Steve Austin but like I couldn't really tell you too much about Ric Flair's golden days or the people that was running with Ric Flair back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a little action figure of Jimmy Fly Snuka, you know what I'm saying? Like and
is it that because you like to fly?
That too. That's also why. It's also great. Yeah, you get it. Yeah. But yeah, bro, like I a lot of people they don't really know too much about it, and then a lot of people they just want to get to it, and they don't know how, they don't know why they should do it. You know what I'm saying? They just want to get into it. And you watch wrestling now, you just be like, what the fuck? What the kind of facade is going on with this shit? And that's just like rap shit.
But it's still good. It's still good. It's still good.
Nah, that shit. You like the wrestling now?
Yeah. It's still,
Oh, man. Nah, I can't, bro. I stopped watching that shit, bro.
The story, the story gets good,
Like with Steve McMahon and that whole era, like with Eddie Guerrero and shit like that. Like that's I can't really watch the shit now, bro. Like Chris Benoit and then the deep story behind Chris Benoit, and that's a whole nother story within itself. But like shit like that is just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and then when Eddie Guerrero died, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like, yo, bro, like that was a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you felt that. You know what I'm saying? The Rey Mysterio and all these cats, like those were my, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was fucking with wrestling, but now I can't really fuck with it. Like.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Alright, so
spotlight.
I then got through the Central Spotlight. So right now it's cloudy time. And we're gonna surf the cloud. And this is the segment right here where we let you do your thing. You know what I mean? Show the people what you do. And the stage is yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so freestyle, right?
Yeah,
whatever you want.
I bet.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've been moving, ain't got no time to be stagnant. Son, I'm a royal one, you nothing but a fragment. That's your joining line, won't understand unless you know your kicks. People switch, you better play that part before that evil hits. Influence your mind, I'm motivating the blind. Screaming fuck a cosign, I'll get my shine in due time. I just need to put in work while avoiding the crime. I catch a charge, ain't no charge into the game. It ain't a fine, it ain't a rhyme. If it ain't got a reason behind it, I get the people behind it, decline it, then I redefine it, sipping Hennessy. We don't really do the gin and tonic, I'm from Gun Hill. Need a lot of rings like playing Sonic, it's ironic. I swear, all these women psychotic. I get them in they feelings, then I'm acting out of pocket. That's the G code. You hot-headed, but your feet cold. Rolling with animals, bumping future, feeling beast mode. Fucking up some commas, yeah, I doubt it. Mama got a mortgage, gotta move it faster. Marathon refused to be a tortoise. Last time I checked, we was the one who make the orders. Tighter nickel and diamond, copping nothing less than quarters. Flip it to a half. My homie said to get my weight up. Tomorrow isn't promised. Every convo is was safe up. I promise till my days up. I ain't taking no days off. Barely getting sleep. You can't see it unless my shades off.
Woo. Yeah, gotta give it.
Word.
That's how you surf the clouds right there.
Cloudy.
Yeah, cloudy. Yo, all right, so before we let you go, some words of advice, some words of motivation to somebody that may be looking up to you and seeing what you do. What would you tell that person?
I would tell them, get a team behind you. Don't matter if it's one person, 5 people, 15 people. Get people that's gonna match your hustle and the speed that you going. You feel me? You can't rush your process. Don't rush your process by any means. If you need something fixed in any part of your aspect of your process, like of you putting something out, just take your time with it. You feel me? Like some people spew out records faster than others, you know what I'm saying? But then you kind of already set back by watching what other people do. So just do your own thing and just get that team behind you. It doesn't matter like if your numbers are great, if your numbers are low. If you know that you're sitting on gold, just wait. Just play the game, play the patience, and just know the game. Just keep grinding.
Word. Yo, that's what's up.
That's what's up, man.
Shout out your social media handles.
Yo, my
follow.
social media handles, Instagram is I am Josh DWH. I am Josh DWH. You can go through the hashtag Dreamwork Hustle or Josh DWH. Find me on anything. My Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, MySpace. It's all Josh DWH.
Word.
And Josh space DWH Dreamwork Hustle, and you can find me everywhere. All my stuff is really the same.
Word.
And by when are we expecting a new project?
Well, I would say a joint project that I got going on that I mentioned earlier with my boy Sonny, that's gonna come within the next 2 months. As for me, I'm gonna do a compilation tape at the end of the year of all the remixes I've done in the last 2 years, released and unreleased. That's gonna drop. But as for original music, I got a lot of stuff in the vault. It's just all about timing.
Okay.
And relevance of when the record would be nice. Cause a lot of stuff is either soulful or so certain type of record that's just like it needs to be handled with precision and proper marketing and stuff. A lot of stuff is still on the drawing board basically.
All right.
But I do got a lot of stuff on the way. You feel me? Like whether it's be more remixes, but more visuals. The project is on the way. I just want to wait for the timing. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel like people want it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people want a project now, but I'm not ready to give them a project right now.
That's what's up, man.
We support everything you do, my brother. Thank you for coming by.
I appreciate y'all having me out, yo.
Yeah.
Word.
First podcast, I had a kid out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it very much.
Word.
Yo.
Yeah, man. And we appreciate you coming through.
Nah, it's love.
Tony Central Podcast, Season 2, 42,
Live in
episode
Jersey.
42.
Stupid.
Word.
We'll see y'all next week, man.
One.
Dreamwork Hustle.
Don't forget to subscribe to get all the new episodes first. Thank you. See you next time on the Tony Central Podcast.